What's going on, everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of Four Dads Only. I believe this is week 11. This is Four Dads Only, episode 11. Me, Gary, Breeze are sober. No hungoverness. Uh, we good. He got his strong Wi-Fi. Gary is back. You can see it. You can see the difference. Look at that camera on that man. Crispy. So we back. The top movie dad was cool. It was a good one. It was a good one. I enjoyed that one. I watched it again, and we really went out the realm of like a dad movie. We did something for y'all mental, something for y'all to think about.
I was kind of dead on that last episode, man.
He was still good. We muscled through. We gave the people something. We saw Rob. We thought he was gonna be with us, but he's still partying, still having a good time. He's been at a wedding that ain't stopped yet. So we just waiting for him to go ahead and wrap it up.
A week-long wedding. That nigga went on the honeymoon with him.
Man, that nigga, he said, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still partying. Weddings were meant for Rob, like open bar and dancing. Like that. That's the two elements for Rob to get in his bag: an open bar and nonstop dancing. He should have been a wedding singer. Remember that movie?
Yes, I do.
Rob could have definitely been, or he could have been that nigga from who is my guy from Old School? You remember the wedding singer in Old School? He used to do all like the hip hop songs, but like that nigga was amazing, G. I love that nigga. He did a Candy Shop. Oh, that nigga was great. Best wedding singer ever, because he did it in another.
No, that was in The Hangover.
Yeah, it was, but he sung in
Candy Shop. I thought the Candy Shop was just in The Hangover.
He did another one for Old School. I think he was in a couple movies as the singer. Like that was his bag. Like that's what
I know what you're talking about.
The white dude, the chubby white dude, funny as hell, singing to the grandmamas and shit, singing nasty lyrics. That shit was great.
Be Rob ass up there kicking tracks.
Hell yeah, kicking tracks. But this week, man, we gonna we ain't got no TV shit for you, man. We finna get to some nitty gritty. We finna talk about our parents versus them being grandparents, and then our grandparents versus our parents being grandparents, like the generations and that shit, like, and I'm actually looking forward to grandparenthood. I'm gonna throw that as a little extra in there. We're gonna touch that too. What type of grandfather I'm gonna be. This is because we some video game generation. It's never been a grandparent group like us. We finna get into a whole like damn.
We live through more than our parents. Like we lived through technology when it first started.
Yes.
Like they had VCR and fucking 8-track. Nigga, we've been through the desktop computer to the laptop to the tablet to the phone.
Nigga, all the way until we get the chips put in us, and then we start putting doing the shit virtually in the air on some Minority Report.
They had video games back then.
Right. They had an Atari. Don't do that to them. They had pinball machines.
No, my parents ain't had no damn Atari.
They had a pinball machine.
My brothers and sisters had Atari, nigga, not the parentals.
Oh, that's true. Damn. Them niggas ain't.
They had arcades.
Galaga is like 1970 something.
They had arcades.
Late 70s. Yeah. Because I'm thinking, like, when Miss Pac-Man show her ass? Or Mr. Pac-Man, or just Pac-Man, I say, like 1970 something? He's like a mid-70s, late 70s nigga. But yeah.
That was 83, but okay.
Oh, that was 83?
Yeah.
Miss Pac-Man
was 82, 83.
Miss Pac-Man was second.
Right.
So it was still like, I'll give it like the late 70s. Nigga, they had arcades.
They had that one game with the ball go ding, and you got a ding.
What happened on Atari?
Yeah, but there was a whole machine dedicated to it too, man. Look, I'm gonna do some research. That's for later. I'm gonna have the answer of the first video game, what year that released. But either way, our parents was probably working, or You know what I'm saying? Well, I got a kind of a young parent, youngish, and that's probably part of the conversation.
My parents are old, so you know.
Right. So your parents probably a correct age.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but okay.
Well, see, they had you as an adult. My mother was a teenager. She was 19.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that's not a correct. Yeah, you shouldn't be. Yeah, you probably shouldn't be fucking having a kid at 19. But not ideally at least. Not ideally. Nigga, that's why I said your parents had you at a responsible age. Like, all right, we gotta take care of these things. They knew about taxes and shit. I don't know, my mama ain't know about shit at 19, nigga. But all right, so I guess first, like, let's just chop it up about how your parents are, how your parents were to you versus how they being grandparents to your kids. Who got some? How was the dynamic different, or is it the same?
It's
Definitely different.
definitely different.
Well, go ahead.
For me, shoot, I mean, all I remember is child abuse, man. Like straight hardcore child. I was playing. I'm possibly a little bit like Joe Jackson though, on some real shit. But now, like me as a kid, like they treated me like a kid. Like they tried hard not to expose me to stuff. You know, they basically treated me like a kid. Like you know, that grown back talking and all that shit that kids on that, was opposed to my son. Like I just had him out there for a month, and they let this little boy do whatever he wanted to do. Man, I was like, man, this is not the same child that I left y'all with a month ago. This boy won't listen at all, man. I told this boy about 3 times to go sit down. He still won't sit down.
He's like, no.
Now, back in the day when I was little, I probably got slapped beside my head if I ain't gonna sit down.
Oh God, there ain't no probably.
I think I said that too to my mom, and I was like, man, where's the child abuse at? Because I remember, man, it was whoopings and beatings going around if I ain't do something. Y'all let this little boy do whatever.
This is the time to expose their ass, like yo, you know you fucked me up, right? Physically and emotionally.
Yeah, I still got PTSD.
Like, where's that energy for your grandkid? Like,
my mama tried to hug me. I jumped and shit. I was like, hey. I had a flashback.
Oh, like, don't do that to me. Hell no. What about you, Breeze? How's your mama versus I mean, I haven't seen her grandmama, but I would imagine she has been much calmer and cooler.
Oh yeah, you know that's grandparents' job is to spoil their ass.
Yep.
So it'd be like Wonderland at fucking Nanny's house. But she still, I mean, to a certain extent though. Like she sent me a picture the other day. He had stayed over there. He was cutting up, crying and shit. She sent the picture like 10 minutes later. He was asleep. It's like what a little butt whooping to do. So yeah, I know it's still there.
Kept that energy. Oh, she kept that energy.
Sometimes, but nah.
I thought she was.
Nah.
It's Deep River Water Park when they go to grandma in them house.
Woo!
Fantastic place to go.
2 hands up. Woo! Hey, his mother was fucking terrifying, nigga. I'm not gonna hold you. His mother, he didn't even have to say shit. Her face let me know that I was not one of her favorite people. When I come to, I was like, I'm just going.
That's not. I mean, that's not true. Like her face, she just, I don't know,
nigga. The face was not to be played with.
Smells a lot more now as a grandmama.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Her muscles was like this. They was tense. I was like, oh shit, I ain't fucking with her. I don't want no smoke. Now see, I think the biggest difference is, and I ain't talk about my father. That nigga's a bum nigga. I don't know what he doing. He just, I don't know. Cause he was and when I was a shorty, he was a super dope dad, nigga. He just went backwards. Like that nigga was like my superhero. He was hilarious, nigga. We play all sports. Like he was an active father. And this nigga is like, I got older and just realized he's trash. I don't think he ain't even met his granddaughter yet. Didn't even inquire. So that nigga went totally left. So I'm just like, And then sometimes my son, they was like, oh, Like he's like having a faint memory of this nigga. I'm like, that just know that he's a faint memory, nigga. You good? You good without him right now, right? Yeah. Don't worry about your granddaddy. Maybe he'll
In the,
pop up later. Who knows?
in the granddaddy department, nigga, you know, I never had one of those. So
Yeah, that nigga's trash. I had the ultimate granddaddy, nigga. This nigga, he ain't even holding a candle to this nigga. But my mother, let me tell you, my mother, like, look, like I was saying, my mother was 19 when she had me. So Shorty always been broke, right? Broke in the 80s. Trying trying to figure out life in the 90s, just like any
You
one of
mean
us.
she was having her 20s in the 90s?
Exactly. She was having her 20s in the 90s, which was a nasty era to have your 20s. A little too much fun. But my mama don't drink though. So, you know, I don't know how much fun she had, but it was a lot of lively music. Yeah, she was having a good time. She was having a good time.
Uncle was out back then, boy. She was having fun, boy.
Yeah, so it was just that she never had money, nigga. My mother's favorite quote was, "Get out my face, I ain't got it. I ain't got no money. Mama, please, like it's these when I'm starting high school and we ain't had no uniform in Morgan Park. So you had to be fly
every day.
fucking every day. It didn't matter. Like you had thank God for white tees. White tees saved my life. That movement,
I think it saved every nigga across America in that.
nigga, saved my. Where is that movement where niggas could? We was Fashion Nova models then, nigga. We was the men did have our arrow.
All you needed was a white tee and some jabot straps.
Yes. So I just needed some bread for the jabot strap, shorty. I got the top part. $25. I got 5 crispy white tees. Just put me on with like $60, $70 to go in on these jabots together.
Damn, man. Now you use your Carson card real quick. They don't see.
Nigga,
Yep.
all you needed was
cars up there at the plaza, man. That was my go-to spot.
Nigga, all you needed was the ones. You didn't like if you wanted to get J's or something, if you had the type of money, go ahead. That was cool. But at the bottom tier, Reeboks, classic Reeboks for the gangsters. Like gangsters wore classic Reeboks. Niggas in the middle had ones, and everybody had cash. Yeah, nigga, you had Steve Madden's though for the ultra fly niggas.
Yep.
You had Havana Joe's. Yep. You had So now you see what I'm needing a little money for.
It was the homecoming shoes.
Yeah, the Steve Madden's the homecoming joints. You like, yeah, I'm about to fuck them up. Them Havana Joe's about to fuck them up. But I just needed a little bit of help. I just needed some money. Nigga, she never had it, nigga. Don't ask for it. I ain't got it. Mama, just please. I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. But her as a grandmama, these little niggas can't ask for nothing. Look, they ain't even gotta ask. He mentions a video game. That shit's bloop in the mail. Nigga, they get Amazon packages to my crib regularly, nigga, from like I get all excited, like, ooh, something know my name in it. Boom. Leah, that's for you. Malik, here you go. She got it. She take them clothes shopping, and this nigga, see, he ain't like me, right? Fashion don't mean nothing to my son. He don't give a damn. He want games and shit. He ain't reached that level of like, ooh, I need this, this, and that. So he's getting
Send him to Morgan Park.
Yeah, he getting Tim's. He getting all this shit. He could care less. He like, yeah, cool. Just he's the dude like, give me the video game T-shirts. Like, give me superhero T-shirts. You could satisfy this nigga with a trip to Walmart. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Enjoy that while you can, while it lasts,
nigga. Yep. And that's what I'm gonna do. But she always seemed to get money, and I think maybe that's the difference. She was a broke mama, and she's a wealthy grandmama. So her energy is what, because when you broke, you mean. When you broke, the nigga, your son is catching that ass whooping. I used to get popped in the mouth. I'd be like, go to the grocery store. Ooh, I want bow. Shut up. We ain't here for certain. Don't you ask for shit. I was like, damn. But if they go, nigga, if I'd have shown you the shit that my mother bowed from my daughter just going, yes. She and that bitch like, yes. It's like you said, Splash Mountain.
Bare minimum, nigga, is a pack of honey buns, or as we call them, honey bunnies. Now, you know, them fucking Dove Magnum bars. Nigga, you remember when you was little, nigga, it was the grown-up ice cream? And it was your ice cream. Some shit like a Klondike bar or a Dove bar.
A Dove bar. That was rich ice cream. They had good commercials.
Did you just say Klondike bar, nigga?
He got
But
the
Oh,
Magnums. They make them
real?
the Dove Magnum ice cream bars. They make them like the miniatures now.
no, I know what you're
Like,
talking about. They the double sticks with the chocolate. Yeah.
yeah. Nah, ice
Man, we
cream
used to have them
ice
little
cream
cups.
sandwiches and popsicles don't fly no more. He want the ice cream that's at Nanny house.
Yeah, she got
But
the good shit.
like,
She got rich
nigga
creams on it.
couldn't touch the
Y'all,
Dove
y'all,
bars,
y'all
couldn't
remember
touch
the
the
little
Pepperidge
cups?
Farm cookies. Nigga, you not touching them Sausalitos.
Y'all remember the little cups? They had like the vanilla with the strawberry swirl or the
World,
chocolate
Uh
swirl.
huh. Yep.
Them the
world.
only ones we had in the crib, man. My mama would get like a pack of 'em from her job because she was working at the hospital, and
All
she
the
had like,
all the hot.
yeah, so she just have a pack of them. And that's all we would eat on, man.
Nigga,
All
them
the other
bitches was
time we get
amazing.
ice cream. The ice cream man rolled through the hood, man.
Facts. I don't ever remember having ice cream in the refrigerator as a kid, like ever.
That was the only ice cream we had, the little cup joints, and then then if the ice cream man came through, that would be the only other time.
I ain't gonna hold you. When I was staying with my mother when I was a shorty, I don't even remember snacks being in the house, my nigga. I'm not gonna. It wasn't like I could just. It was
Nah,
cookies.
we got some snacks in there, man.
Nigga, my snack was like cereal. Like only thing my
Hey,
memory can remember is I had the little assortment. That was my favorite thing of going to the
little
store.
boxes.
I got to pick my assortment of little boxes of
the
cereal.
little boxes with the
Unfortunately, I
kids.
always fucked it up with a box of pops or a box of fucking honey smacks. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is
The
this?
ones that look like roaches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
little moose knuckles.
Yeah.
The one them
That
that frog.
it'd
Honey
either be
Smacks.
honey smacks or golden crisp. I'm like, well, who the fuck
Who
eats
the
golden
fuck want
crisp?
this? It's like
General
they body.
Mills,
Those
man.
are the fucking. Those are
General
the
Mills.
corn chips of the chips assortment, nigga.
Yep.
All the good chips, and then you like, damn, I want this one. It's like, damn, but they give you 8 bags of corn chips that you know you like, man, what the fuck? Who the fuck want corn chips? You just fucked it up with this Frito Lay. But yeah, I think that's the major difference. Like, did your parents have more money as grandparents? The financial difference was the financial difference.
Of course, nigga.
Yeah.
Cause
So
all
they
they
look.
kids,
Yeah,
even now, all they kids is grown now, nigga.
that's true. All their money is theirs, even if they're not making more.
I think that's what it is. They like the money they didn't have when they was parents. They're like, well, we got this money now, so let's go ahead and spend it. I just feel like I should be like reimbursed. I feel like I should get like some type of reparations or something. You know what I'm saying? Like slide me a couple dollars every now and again. You know what I'm saying? Like remember, I was a kid too. You know, I ain't had.
Hey, let me ask y'all. Did y'all have y'all ever gotten jealous of y'all kids at like Christmas?
I still to this day.
Like, have you seen like you see what I'm saying? Like,
You know, it wasn't no Christmas in my house immediate.
oh,
in my
I mean,
immediate
well, yeah,
house,
yeah.
so. But I'm saying, but she'll put on for they Christmas shit, or she'll get them something. I'll be like, whoa.
Like, did you just
Slide
give
out
me?
there.
Like, is this whole 300 for for them? Like, can I get 50? Like, I need gas money.
I get it. I get it because like I want to say my grandparents was kind of like the same way with me when I was younger.
Okay, that's
Like,
what I want to find out. Yeah.
like my grandparents, like anything that I needed, I knew I couldn't get from my parents, but I knew my grandparents would get it. Like they got me, my grandma, she got me my first computer. I want to say in '95, like right after she retired. And yeah, my first Nintendo 64, my grandma got that shit. Yeah, my grandparents got like shit, like something if I really like wanted something, they would probably be the ones to get that.
When I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, like and yeah, that's essentially what it is. My grandmother, but see,
And I remember my mama always be hating like, he don't need that shit. And I'd be like, God damn.
Mama, you need to stop doing this. That was
He don't need that.
It's like shut up, bitch. Like, you know what you all my life I had to like, nigga.
But now it's so for me, because that's what I think it was. So like with my grandparents, they had 5 kids, and then my mama was the only person that had kids. So there wasn't no other grandkids but me and my sister. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so y'all was spoiled. Y'all got all the love, the first and only grandkids.
Yep.
For a while, yeah. That was me, only grandchild to to all of them, to all sides. Well, no, not my father. My father's side was fucking. But
Yeah, on my daddy side, it was kind of weird.
there was a lot of that going down.
I still don't even know everybody on that damn side.
You know what? The funniest part, like I don't know if this usually happens, but my father's side of the family is my favorite. Like from his brothers, my uncles, to the cousins, like that is the gang, nigga. I love being around them. I miss them. I don't know shit about my immediate family side, like my mother's side. I don't know shit about that side. I don't know.
It's the opposite for me.
Do you ever feel like it's mysteries and secret shit y'all still don't know as adults?
Yep. I'm still finding out about stuff now as an adult, and it's just like, damn, that shit was happening. Like when you find out like a relative was a crackhead or something, or was like,
oh yeah, anything.
Back in the day, and I was like, damn, that makes sense now. You start thinking back to
that's
why they was always in the basement like this. So I think about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's like I feel like it's a bunch of family secrets on my mother's side that I'm not in on the T. Like
when I say my parents did a good job of keeping me away from a lot of stuff, like that's what I mean. Like when as an adult, as I started finding out stuff, I'm like, damn, that was happening. I was there. And it was like, yeah, he was right there. You just in the corner playing. You ain't know. I was like, damn.
Good job, people.
I'm like, you did a goddamn good job because I didn't know that shit. But now that I know that, I'm kind of scared.
Facts. That that's what I was finna say. How do I think one is just the financial difference. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like I get jealous come Christmas time. Like obviously I don't play with the shit. It's just the abundance of shit that they get. It's like a movement when it comes to their birthday Christmas. And I'm just like, God damn.
They gotta overcompensate, man.
Nigga. And it's like, but if they
gotta overcompensate.
I want reparations. I'm fucking with you, Gary.
I
want new grandparent reparations. Like, oh, before you start grandparenting, before you get in your bag and start reaching in your purse.
Yeah. Get on your parent job.
Go get me that Stretch Armstrong I always wanted. I don't give a fuck what you got to do. Get online. Go get me that Turtles.
Go give me that Megazord, goddammit.
Nigga, go get me. Oh my God, give me that Megazord, nigga.
Man.
Hey, Breeze, what was a toy that you always wanted that you couldn't get your hands on?
Megazord.
I don't know, nigga. It might be the Nerf guns, nigga. Look at us now.
Oh yeah, that's true. Because it was some households that wouldn't let you play with fake guns. They did not. It was not that type of lifestyle. Like no.
Sure mine was probably one of them.
Yeah, it's like no, you ain't riding up. And then they terrified you're gonna get killed by a police outside. Like nigga, it's orange, purple.
We weren't playing with no gun.
But you know what took me like fucking 10 years to get, and by the time I got it, I really ain't want the shit no more. A Talk Boy.
From
the home loan toy.
That ain't even come from my parents. It came from my older sister.
Nigga, I still want one.
Yeah, the boy went in a girl when I met my cousin.
Yes,
my niece,
the pink one.
Yeah.
Yes, nigga. Low key, I wanted that oven baked that
creepy crawler joint.
Yeah, with the shit had the gummy worms with the chocolate cake. Yeah.
Nigga, I went to somebody's house who had that. You know, we all had that rich friend. That friend that had all the fly shit.
All the systems.
Nigga, I went up in there. Nigga, that is the worst tasting gummy on earth. I'm talking about, and the nigga followed the ingredients to a T. That shit tasted like I don't even think it was safe, to be honest with you. Kids shouldn't have been like cooking gelatin. And what the fuck was these toy companies saying? We're gonna save that for another topic. We're gonna do that for another day.
Who idea was to make a chocolate cake and put gummy worms in it? That is a terrible ass idea.
But no, because my son just loves sugar, nigga. He would eat that right now. He's like, oh, is that sugar?
That is nothing but that. The stuff that they used to get away with back in the day with letting us eat and do. It's terrible.
Nigga, I wanted, you know what I wanted that I never got my hands on, nigga? It was that big ass Ninja Turtles compound. It was like the big ass circle thing, and then you open it up, and it's got their whole little like
city and the sewer.
Yeah, they had their little and then it was like the truck, the big ass Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle truck.
They had the door that opened up on the side. I remember.
Yeah,
I don't know if we talking about the same truck, but I had one with the roof came off. Nigga, you remember that shit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you remember this? You remember the Ghostbusters, the Proton Pack? I wanted that.
Yeah.
I wanted that joint, man. Never got it, man.
Nigga, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I want those things now, even if I don't use them. Go get them. You know what I'm saying? You know how happy I'd be if Christmas came and I had a talk boy. I got a whole cell phone, but like, I got a whole cellular device with access to the internet. But I would be so pleased to have a fucking talk boy just so I could reenact some Home Alone shit. Like, that shit was.
Get out of here, you little pervert! Before I'll slap you silly.
Nigga, but yeah, so I think that's the major difference. How do you think you think your parents are on par for the grandparents that your grandparents was to you? If that sentence made sense.
Most definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. I just like to see a little more child abuse, and I feel a whole lot better.
A little bit more ass whoopings.
Just a little, man. Just one little slap upside the head, like, man, what you doing, man?
I think it's the my mama don't cook. My grandmama was the chef of the crib.
Yeah,
like, she held it all together with the food, and nigga, it was 3 meals a day, like dead ass, and she was serious about you eating. Like, but you forget, like, you forget that we had like some of us had like 3 fully cooked meals. Mm-hmm. Like, it wasn't no, you know.
I definitely had a real dinner every night. That was my OG though.
Every night was
my mom and my mom both cooked.
Different dinner, man. If you had leftovers, then you was offended. And my grandma, this is at my grandma's house, not my mama, because my mama don't cook. But yeah, my grandma would be offended if you talking about some leftovers to eat something that was made yesterday.
My mother had one good thing she cooked, and that was banana pudding. This motherfucker forgot. One day she made banana pudding. Nigga,
you just said mama had one pudding.
She had one good meal.
I'm thinking you could say like some chicken or something, or like a dish. You said banana pudding. All right.
No, sir. I'm sorry to spin y'all. She had one meal, nigga, and that was not a meal. I'm sorry. She had one item.
One dish.
That was her, like, that was her thing. I would look forward to this because she did a good job with it. It was fucking just like I liked it. A lot of wafers. The bananas wasn't soft. It was like firm, but it was good shit. So she made me one day. She was like, "Oh, I got you." And she made me and my grandmother one. We supposed to share it. I'm like, "Oh, my mother made banana pudding." I'm like, "Love." I go get it. I said, "What the fuck is wrong with this banana pudding?" My mama hit me up talking about some, you know what? I forgot to put sugar in it. I said, nigga, you had one job. One damn banana pudding with no sugar? It just tasted like the stuff in your mouth. Like, without sugar, it was just that creamy banana weird shit. I was like, why would you even serve it to us then? Just throw it away. Say, "Ooh, I'll make you another one," or something. Like, yeah, but my mother don't cook. She ain't got that. She ain't got my grandmama close to that. My grandmama taught me how to cook. My mama don't know how to garden. That was my grandmother's bag. You know what I'm saying? You could see certain stuff.
Basically, it's that Southern thing that our grandparents raised with. I don't think that they passed that down to their kids, or maybe their kids is more worried about, you know, trying to go to school, get money, and, you know, try to make it out here.
No, yeah. I can definitely say my mother and my aunts all had that good old Southern charm still with the Ickies. The Chicago Ickies mixed in that bitch.
The little combination is very necessary. A lot of our people, a lot of our grandparents is, well, my grandmother's from New York, but she was sent to the South. She was from Harlem. I used to always wonder why my grandmother would call me a Harlem sissy when I was a shorty. Like, that was, you know what? Oh, you know what else is different? The language. Like, my grandmother she don't know what the fuck a PC culture is. And so my son comes around her and she be letting F-bombs go. Cause she used to call me and my friends, oh, y'all a couple of Fs. Cause we was on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Talking like we be on the phone when you get from school. It's like, fam, did you see? Oh yeah, shorty. So we be on there. It's like you on the phone like a couple of Harlem sissies. Y'all just talking and just like, look, she brings that same energy to 2020. Like if she see a cartoon character that look a little, she go in. She got no filter, bro, and it's hilarious. And but I have to have that talk with my son. I'll be like, listen, your grandmother's just old school. You know better. It's okay to laugh, but don't emulate. All right, just appreciate your grandmother while she here, laugh at it, and just walk away. Like, do not take this with you, because ain't no PC culture. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, my granny didn't give no fuck. She used to give it
Zero.
up real raw. Nigga, my granny was still slapping bitches into her like late 70s.
Yep.
Like she slapped dead ass. She called her a lie. She called my grandmama a lie or some shit. No, she was like, so you calling me a liar? She was like, well, I ain't calling you one, but and before she could get that out, she was
You know, my grandma go-to word was to call motherfucker a helper. That was man, and you when she said it, you could feel it in your like. I remember people call my sister a helper sometimes. My sister started crying. I'm like, damn, I felt that in my soul. The way she was like, helper. Ooh.
Because that was her highest form of disrespect she could go. And she would hit it with the extra H's and the F's hard on that.
Help and manage. Those was her go-to words, man. Boy, you just so mannish. I'm like, what that mean? But that shit sounds sexual as hell.
It sounds sexual. Oh man, my grandmother's a gangster, man. She don't give a fuck. And then look, I was my son. You know how I show him movies and shit. So we were scrolling through, and then I was like, oh, Scarface is on here, and he was like, why does Granny watch that movie every day? I'm like, your grandmother's she's a gangster. I'm trying to tell you, like, she all during the riot when the riots and shit was happening. My grandma, I called my grandma, was like checking up on her, making sure her block. She was like, yeah, them fools is out there trying to take the ATM machine. I got my pistol. Don't you worry about me, baby. When them niggas try to hit this, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of them. I wish they would. I was like, okay. Now you don't hurt. Yeah, I'm like, okay, now you don't hurt nobody, nigga. Like, I was concerned about you. I'm worried that you're gonna go to jail and old as hell. Visit her in them fucking counties. But yeah, so yeah, I think it's just, I mean, at the end of it all, bro, I really think it's financial. Like, it's not so much that they changed as a person. I think they may have calmed down because you got a lot of fire when you're young. And
they old, man. They ain't got them to jump down like I used to. So
yeah, but I don't feel like I moved that way. I never got, like, as I've been broke, I've never treated my son like I've been broke. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't getting mad at him.
Because we know how it feels.
You know, you don't want to carry that over to, you know.
That's true. Yeah. I didn't want to. I ain't bring that broke energy to him. I was like, we just gonna have fun on some broke shit, nigga. Like, don't worry, I'm broke. You broke.
You can't tell the difference anyway.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. He probably think y'all rich as well. He a little bit older now, but before, these niggas think Daddy Warbucks.
Yes.
Every day we hitting Target, we hitting Walmart.
My daughter come in like, Daddy, I want the color change Barbie. And it is. I'm like, shorty, Daddy ain't got this type of money. Yes, you do, Daddy. All you gotta do is go to the store. And I'm like, okay, all right. But yeah, so I think you're right, Gary. I ain't bring that energy. I learned, and I was like, oh, this shit's mean, nigga. Don't treat.
A couple of things like from my childhood that I picked up on. I'm like, I just don't want to expose my kids to that, so I try not to do certain things or say certain things to.
And you know what to be honest with y'all, also, like, I have a real moment with you niggas right now. I think a lot of the little hostility I got from my parents would all be brushed away if they was just to hit me up one day and just said, like, I'm sorry.
They're not gonna do that.
Never. Hey. Black folks will just, oh my God, it'll never happen. But I feel like I would let so much shit go. I'd be like, you know what? I understand. Like,
They not
Absolutely.
they not gonna look. I ain't gonna lie. I was waiting on my parents to apologize to me about some shit that came out about one of the schools I was going to, about them discriminating against me, and they ain't believe that shit because I would be in trouble all the time. I'm like, look, that ain't even me doing that shit. That's fucking teachers, white teachers lying on me. And the shit came out. They still ain't even apologize for that shit. So I let that go. But I'm just saying, don't anticipate getting an apology.
No, hell no. That nigga, I've been 30. I'm 33. I don't see, nigga. Maybe they deathbed. I don't know. Maybe as I hold them before they leave this earth and they want to get right, they might be like, "I'm sorry," or take it straight to.
You gonna be mad. They don't even remember that shit. You have to bring it up, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, that did happen."
Nigga, that hurt me, nigga, to this day. I held on to that drama, nigga. I swear to God, that's all.
Let that shit go, man.
Yeah, I try. Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes it's the way they treat my kids differently that sparks. It's hard. It's hard to just like forget when I see it and thrown in my face constantly. It's like, oh, bitch, did you just? If you could just look and just tell me. It's like, well, okay, it's cool. It's cool. I'm gonna try not to harbor this against you. You know, but yeah, man, I feel like a lot of us.
Put them in the home though when they get older though. Do that.
Oh, I told her like, look, you better treat your grandkids good, cause it's on them.
You going in a home fucking around with me?
I'm gonna get you a nice one though. I'm talking about bingo every Friday.
Assisted living, I think that's what they call it now.
Assisted living. It's gonna be like an apartment, but then you can come down to the little community. Somebody come wipe your ass if need be. Yep. Cool. I'll take care of you. But
that's how you get your get back.
Mm-hmm.
You know I'm petty, boy.
For sure. So come this way.
I'm gonna rap past so they can purposely see me. They get all excited thinking I'm gonna come visit and just keep on driving.
My grandmama though, she could live with me. I don't give a fuck. She could live with me.
Yeah, my grandma's still alive, man. Bertha will be right here with me, man.
If she say I need to, yep.
I think my mother would opt in for the senior living.
She'd be like, yeah, sign me up. Probably my mama too, because she mixy. She'll probably be like, it's a bunch of other gentlemen in there. I'll be all right.
Oh shit.
She like to travel and shit. She probably try to spend her elderly days in another country somewhere. My mother been getting to it, nigga. God bless her though. I like, you know what? I ain't gonna hate on her glow up. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. She's enjoying the fruits. So go ahead.
Your mama not even old now that I think about it.
No, she's not. She's not old.
I said think about my parents. I'm like, hey, you said she was 19.
Yeah,
your mama like 43, man.
She 50 something. 52?
I'm so youngest. Yeah. You know how old my mama and them is? They about damn near 70.
So that's what I'm saying. I got a young mom. So she a young girl. She mixy as hell. You know what I'm saying? In the streets. Yeah. But shit, I think but to get to us, what we see ourselves as grandparents, we see ourselves financially and what we want to like. What's the perfect setup for you as a grandfather? Like, where you at? What you doing? Where you trying to reach?
I have no idea. I ain't even thought about it. I'm being honest with you, man.
Damn. What about you, Breeze?
I'm trying to enjoy being a father now, man.
Yeah, to a time. Don't rush it. Don't even.
The only future thing I'm thinking about is retirement, and how soon can I do that?
Facts. How soon can I not do shit?
That's the only future thing. I ain't even thought about no damn grandkids. Like, I'm just thinking, how soon can I retire?
Like, just clock out one day and be like, nice.
I don't want to be like 60, like my grandparents. Like, they worked all the way until they damn near was broken down. I don't want to be like that.
Right. I feel you.
Like, how much longer can I work and how much, can I maneuver around so I can get to where I can still be young, travel, do all the stuff I want to do, and not just be old, stuck in the house, my dick not working no more.
I think that's my future.
I'm really scared about my dick not working no more, man.
I actually, if to be honest with you, I don't think you got to worry about that, bro. We in the age they've had all these pills when we were shorties.
I'm not taking it.
But Nick, I'm just telling you.
Hey man, Hugh Hefner, man, he rest in peace. He was still having babies until he was like what 64, 5. Like
Hey,
he
you
had
just
just had a motherfucking kid like 7 years before he checked out of here, something crazy like that. So
yeah, like don't. Hey, you been eating good. You been drinking your Bucci's as opposed to doing other shit. You on the right path. You doing
Yep.
better than our parents was probably eating and drinking. You know, Whole Foods and organic and all that shit was not a conversation in none of our households. I'm almost 100% certain. I don't
Hell
know.
no.
You know what
They
I'm saying?
don't even
Like,
know what alkaline water is, man. That's kind of scary,
yeah,
yo.
this whole we in the age of a lot of information, a lot of stuff is at our fingertips. So we have the capabilities to do better. It's just on us to do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But I've already I've foreseen my future, like because my retirement goes along with me being in those grandfatherly years, possibly like where I'm shit. Yeah, what? I'll be 50 in 17 years, so that nigga be 30. Yeah, so about 50, I'm looking to hopefully I can retire at the age of 50. That'd be a goal. Or just collecting money of some sort, running a business. Something I ain't gotta, I'm doing something I love, whether I want to retire from it or keep it going. It's not so much I have to do it to survive. Cause
Yeah.
I definitely seen how retirement fucks up some niggas, you know, and I don't want to be that. Like
Yeah.
I want to do something I love at least. But yeah, shit. I still see me at 50 playing the latest 2K or watching the new Game of Thrones or whatever's coming in that year, nigga. Like I'm gonna still be with the shits at 50. Like I think
yeah,
It's one thing, like I'm
on
not
Grand
gonna
Theft Auto.
go.
Grand Theft Auto 20.
I'm not gonna age myself out of not being able to do the shit that I'm doing now.
Exactly. Fuck that. I love doing this. I'm never getting too old to and I still wanna go outside and hoop. Like I wish I would, you know, outside this
That
pandemic and shit. You
I,
know,
I retired that.
Well,
you can still throw up a few jump shots, nigga. It ain't no active sport you want to do.
Ain't even in me no more, man.
What like what's an active sport that you would like to do? Nothing.
I'm retired, man. I'm
You want to
retired.
get into the weed rolling Olympics?
After I tore my shoulder up, I'm like, I'm done, man. That was
yeah.
that was God saying, go sit down, man.
they'll be allowed to come to Pawpaw House one weekend out the month, maybe 2 weeks in the summertime.
Damn. You only gonna see your grandkids one weekend out the month.
I didn't say see them. I said
Oh.
they'll be
Oh,
allowed.
you ain't finna be the
Pawpaw
babysitting
House.
granddaddy so your son could go get busy in the club.
Fuck no.
Time for you to be a parent. Huh?
You ain't gonna let that nigga get his
Yes.
2-step on? Like,
He had a rude awakening when he had that puppy for them 3 weeks.
oh,
Because I didn't do shit for it. Your responsibility. I said, nah. You think this is some shit? Imagine if this was a real human. I'd be 10 times worse.
nigga, get that thing away from me. This is your grandchild. Get that thing away from me. Oh, hell yeah. Nah, I would definitely. Look. I could, cause I think I'll probably pick back up smoking. I think I'm gonna start smoking again when I'm 50. I could calm down. I'm gonna sit. You know how I'm gonna be.
Smoking.
I'm gonna be. No, I'm talking about the reefers. I'm gonna been. Hopefully, I'd have been quit smoking squares by then. Well, probably not, but I hope so. I envision me sitting in my garden like Don Corleone, like just
When he died,
take care of my tomatoes and shit. I'll be out there with the big sun hat, smoking some weed, just like yes, spray that fruit right there, get the tomatoes. I think I'm gonna have a dope ass garden when I'm a granddaddy, nigga. Real talk.
so you want to die in front of your grandson?
No, hell no, that's too
Chasing
traumatic.
around.
No. I didn't say that's how I want to go out. I said that's how I want to kick it. I don't want to pass out dead.
The fatal bush.
Even though that's the best death you can have when you're the head of a mafia family. That nigga really was the winner.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I'm saying?
Mike kind of died in the chill way too, though, man. He put the shades on, man, and fucking just sat there and leaned back, reminisced, and just went out.
That was pretty cool. I mean, Sonny is the only nigga that got it real nasty. That nigga body still shaking.
That was the worst movie death I think.
Oh my God, that was so traumatic, nigga. I said, God damn, stop shooting him.
This is the
Stop
worst
shooting him.
He was dead when he got out the car.
To hear down here watching Lion King, nigga, this is the worst movie.
Man, go put that Black is King on.
It's on this part right now. This nigga finna fall at this very second.
Oh shit.
Oh, man. All right.
Oh yeah, we can.
Well, let me get out of here, guys. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Family it up. It's still early out here.
Oh yeah, go be with the fam, man. That's hey, thanks for y'all for showing up, man. We're gonna just wrap it up right here. Hope y'all have fun. Hey, and then for those of y'all who got trauma that from y'all parents, and then you see them just being the greatest grandparents, we here for you. All right, this one was
and let that hurt go. Let that hurt go.
You. Well, sometimes don't. Fuck it. Just put them in the home. All right,
yeah,
man.
I mean, let that hurt go, but still be petty.
Still be petty. Let it go. But
let it go.
Be petty.
Be petty.
All right, y'all. Till next week.